Hello, this is Alex Tang. I just want to share with you my conversation with my granddaughter. And this chapter, this conversation is about shoes for the journey. And I love this picture of the shoes, her daddy's shoes and her shoes. Hello, little one. Grandpa is very proud of the way you're walking now. We are all amazed that over a few days you have progressed from a few hesitant steps to walking confidently with an exceptional balance. Now that you're walking, we have brought you new shoes to protect your little feet. Floors are not always smooth. There are floors that are uneven and even have sharp things, points that can hurt you. That's why you need to wear shoes, especially now you're venturing outside the house. Little one, you notice there are two shoes. This is because you have 2 feet and they're not the same. So the shoes are not the same too. Now you understand why the big people get excited when you get the wrong foot on the wrong shoe or the wrong shoe on the wrong foot. I know it is the one. Two wrong to not make a wong. Well, I mean right. See, Grandpa is getting confused too. In this journey called life, you also need shoes, therefore there is a lot of walking. I know you're just 1 year old, but it's important that you learn about these other shoes too. There are 2 special shoes that is essential for us in our journey on this life, in this life. One shoe is called resourceful. Later on, you will soon observe that many big people, when they face new challenges or need to do something useful, they often say that they cannot do it because they do not have the resources. These resources may be time or money, people, skills, government, grants, or hundreds of other things they need but don't have. So these big people spend most of their time doing nothing but lamenting their lack of resources. What they don't realize is that it's not actually the resource they lack, but resourcefulness. That's why one of your shoes is called resourceful. Being resourceful is doing what needs to be done using whatever we have. If life throws you a lemon, don't just make lemonade, but bottle it, franchise it, and sell it. Do you know that your great-grandpa or grandpa's father had only a few months of schooling in his whole life? He only went to school for a few months. But great-grandpa didn't let that stop him. He taught himself to read and write by reading the newspaper and a dictionary. He taught himself to read Mandarin and then English. And then he taught himself mechanical engineering by reading books. Grandpa still remember being fascinated by my daddy's books, the various mechanical drawings and diagrams in the books. Great-grandpa could have remained illiterate because he has no resources. Yet he is or was resourceful. He is 85 years old when you're 1 year old, but he's still very resourceful. Now the other day, at that time when Grandpa visited him, he was building his own gym system using pulleys and wooden planks and wooden sticks. And then in the garden, he created a koi pond, a fish pond. He dug a hole in the ground, he put plastic over it, and then he filled it with water. And hey, we have a pond. And the fish are happy. So that is one shoe, resourceful. Now the other shoe that is called passionate. You must put it on so that you can have passion in all that you do. Passion is an emotion, like happiness and sadness. They are powerful driving force. You will soon notice that big people are driven by their emotions. Some are good emotions, some are bad emotions, some are very kind, some are angry, but they are driven by the emotions. However, some emotions are more powerful than others. And that emotion is love. Now, Grandpa loves you very much. And love what you do and it's not easy to love, little one. But you must stick with it and use that love as a motivation and the power for you to do great and better things. Now, recently, Grandpa completed a project that involved a lot of reading and writing. He had to write about 100,000 words, which is crazy. It took 5 years to complete this project. You find it exhausting. Grandpa almost gave up so many times. But what made Grandpa finish the project is love. With this project, the learning and the right thing to share knowledge with others so that Grandpa can do more to serve God that he loves so much. So, the 2 shoes that you should wear. This is a nice picture of her walking along Grampa. And this is a picture of her enjoying the dream. Your daddy and mommy also work very hard every day so that they can provide for your needs in every way. And because they love you, you see, little one. So love comes in many forms, shapes, and sizes. So little one, put on the 2 shoes. One called resourcefulness, the other called passion. With this pair, you are completely ready to walk your life journey. The journey is not easy. The way is often hard, the ground uneven, and you often have to keep your balance because it's so easy to lose your balance. But these shoes will help you to reach your dreams. My prayer for you, little one, is that during your journey, whenever you meet obstacles, you will be resourceful. I also pray that you'll be passionate in all that you do. So learn to be wear the shoe of resourcefulness, to make do with whatever you have, and be passionate in all that you do. So my prayer for you, little one, is that let resourcefulness and passion be the defining feature of your life. And I answer in Jesus' name. Thank you for sharing this conversation with us. I hope you enjoy it. To join us again.